you doing, everyone? Um, God bless. I always start off with God bless you and God bless your family. That's just something that I do to to show a little empathy, little compassion. You know, the only thing I ask in return is some love. Um, I went to the gym today. The day it's not so great. It's raining. You know, but regardless of the fact if it's raining, if it's snowing, if there's a blizzard, we make it to the gym. That's the most important part. Making it to the gym is essential. You have to get that workout in. You can't get lazy. You have to move forward. So, you know, um, I was speaking to a friend of mine's, right? And a friend of mine's, he's a little overweight, right? And he came to me for advice. You know, the same advice I gave him is the advice that I give to everyone on this channel, right? He's a little overweight. He doesn't like the way he looks. He's ashamed. He let himself get too far, you know, as far as, eating and eating and eating. And I've been trying to get him to the gym for a long time, right? So it's just like I tell everyone, man, you know, go to the gym, regardless of how you feel, how people treat you. You belong. That's where you belong, in the gym. The gym is there for people like you, right? So you can achieve your goals and you can lose weight and you can live a better and a healthier lifestyle, you know? So it's the same concept that I use for everyone, to telling them, right, that the gym is the place to be, man, because not only are you in a place where people are getting healthy, but you're around people that are in the same mental level. Everybody's trying to reach a goal. And what is that goal? For some, it's getting slim. For some, it's gaining muscle. For some, it's just getting endurance, And for some, there's people walking in there as old as 70, 60, right? Because the doctor recommends it. 15 minutes, a day. It makes a difference. It makes a difference. So don't feel like you don't belong. You do belong, you know? Get up, stop being lazy, go to the gym. If you need help, ask someone, right? Planet Fitness, that's the reason I like Planet Fitness, for the simple reason that they have training um, staff where you go in, they show you about the gym, and they also give you a trainer if you have the black card, right? They essentially help you work out and help you achieve your goals. So there is no excuse, right? There is no excuse. Go and do what you got to do, right? Work out, start looking better, start feeling better. You know, um, this is your life we're talking about. This is your life. You know, it's nobody else's. Nobody else is gonna do it for you, man. You gotta push yourself to the limit. You gotta make that sacrifice, man. But it starts with you and it ends with you. You got to make it to the gym. Like I said before, this is where you belong. I, for one, I like to help people that I feel that are, um, very so often overlooked, right? So what I usually do is that if I see somebody in the gym, it doesn't know what to do, right? And there's some people that in reality go to the gym, they don't know where to start, how to start, who to ask for help, right? But don't be ashamed. Go to the staff, ask for help. That's what they're there for. Um, and they'll get you started. And once they get you started into that routine, right, you already got a concept of what to do. You understand? So there's no excuse. You go in and you do a modern workout. Listen, 15 minutes, half an hour, gradually you move up to an hour. You understand what I'm saying? You move up to an hour, and believe me, write down everything you do. Analyze every routine. Write it down. Make a goal. Okay, I'm going to do this for 30 days. I'm going to do this for 60 days. I'm going to do this for 90 days. And every time you complete them goals, you're going to want to move further and further and forward. And it's going to help you. It's going to help you get where you want to get to, right? And you're going to start feeling better. You're going to start to look better, right? And things in your life are going to start to change, because remember what they say, change starts up here, right? It starts up here and the body follows. So that's what you do. You know, you change your mindset, you change everything around you, right? It's like they say, when you change your friends, things start to change, especially if you got friends that are not doing so well, right? Lucky for me, I have friends that, I love very much. Um, they're all at the same level, maybe even higher than me, right? So sometimes I either make a phone call or reach out, because these are the people that I go to. These are the people that I call to see how they doing, what they doing, how they feel, what they feeling, what's going on. You understand what I'm saying? So, you know, eventually when you're in the gym, you're gonna start knowing people. Usually when I go into the gym already, people know me. So if I go in at 8:30 in the morning already, that crowd from 8:30 in the morning already knows me. So, we salute each other. How you doing? Bye bye. We gotta help each other. We help each other. But you start to get to know people. And that's what's good about the gym. Because once you start getting to know people, right? And then people can help you more efficiently to reach your goals, right? So what I'm telling you is, right, is that you belong. Don't let anybody tell you otherwise. This is where you're supposed to be, right? This is where you're supposed to be. Um, I'm grateful for you, because if it ain't for you, I wouldn't be where I'm at right now, right? Because I have someone I can talk to, someone I can express my feelings, right? At the beginning, I was scared. I didn't know what to say. I didn't know what to talk about. But as I went along, right, I started saying to myself, you know what? There's got to be people out there that feel, right, or think just like me, right? Because believe me, when I first went to the gym, I was a wreck. I was a wreck, right? Now I'm starting to feel better, starting to look better. I'm eating healthier, right? And the thing is with me, right, that is it's funny, because what happens is that on my way to the gym, sometimes I feel like total bags. So I won't have to, say the word or curse. And when I go to the gym and I finish, I feel the opposite. I feel better. You know what I'm saying? And that's what the gym does for you, right? Supposedly it adds on to your lifespan, right? That's why the doctor always recommends 15-minute workout, 20-minute workout. It doesn't matter. The thing is that you're working out. You're doing something, right? Even if you go to the park and you jog and you run around. No, I get tongue twisted. But it is what it is. Take your time, decide what you want to do and do it. There's no maybe, because maybe is to fail. There's no I try, because I try is to fail. Just do it. I'll see you there. I'll see you there in the gym. Leave your comments below in the comment section. Please love, like, and subscribe. Take care. Have a great day. And I see you in the next one. Bye.